everybody, it's John, and I'm on my lunch break from work today. I forget what day it is post my 30-day juice fast, but it is February the 11th at 1:27 p.m. and I'm making lunch. I don't know if you guys know this. So if you've read it on the Facebook post that I make in the Juicing Buddies page or on Juicing for the Win, I have a recent love affair with eggs. Ever since I started my juice fast back on my 30-day juice fast, I started that on the 8th of January. I've craved eggs. Boiled, scrambled, however you can get them to me, but I think boiled eggs is what I was really, really craving. So I just finished toasting some Ezekiel bread, and I actually want to show you guys what I've been eating and what I will continue to eat while I'm on this little hiatus from juicing. And I'm going to go back on to another juice fast. I'll tell you guys why in a minute. This is the bread. This is Ezekiel. It's backwards, I know. Ezekiel sesame bread. So it's sprouted grain bread. It's a complete protein of this bread. Now, it's not like you're going to eat all of it that you want, because it still has, per slice, it still has 14 grams of carbohydrates. Now, these are not simple carbs; they are complex carbohydrates, which isn't as bad. But still, I'm watching my carbohydrate intake. I weighed in at the end of my juice fast at 297. I'm back to 301. But that, if you're juicing and you've gone back to eating, expect to gain about 5 pounds back, because that is the food that you just have in your system. And by eating food, you're actually adding weight to yourself. I'm going to try to show you guys, but I've made some egg salad. And that was, I don't know if you got a good shot of it, but that was 5 boiled eggs, some mayo, horseradish, some mustard, some spices. I didn't have any pickles, which I like to put in my egg salad, but I had some olives and I put those in there. And some sriracha because I like it spicy. So my bread is in the toaster. Here are some things that I've purchased just to help me eat healthier, because that's really what I struggled with before my juice fast. It's really why I wanted to go on it, because I wanted to break some of the addictions that I had. I'm really addicted to sugar and things of that nature. But I'm not so much anymore. I'm really conscious of what I eat. Now, granted, it's only a week afterwards, so, I mean, who knows? I could fall off the wagon, but I'm really, really, really trying not to. Even when I'm going out to eat tonight with some friends, and I'm going to that burger place. Remember I said I'm going to have a burger? So this is the place. It's a completely organic burger joint. All of the meat is locally grown and locally grown. Well, it's local. It's local meat. The buns are gluten-free. So, and I plan on just having a big ball of a time with that burger. So, I've got some quinoa. That's traditional quinoa. It's organic. I'm buying more organic foods now. When I was on my juice fast, it was probably half and half organic, so half organic and half conventional. I've got some for convenience, because look, if you're like me, a lunch break today at 1:30. I mean, I always, I just sometimes don't have time in the day to spend 20 minutes cooking. And I'm lucky I work from home, so I don't, I'm also not going to be tempted to go out to fast food because I didn't bring anything with me. So that's a huge blessing right now in my life. But these organic chilies, this is some black bean chili from Amy's. I really like the Amy's brand. She actually made me a believer in lentils. I did not like lentils before, but they make a lentil soup. That's great. So this has 2 servings per container. Now pay attention to serving size when you're eating. Just because it says organic and all that kind of does not mean it is low calorie, right? That's what I thought. And just because things are gluten-free doesn't mean that it's low calorie. So there's quite a bit of sodium in here, but it's chili, so I guess that's, what it is. But it's 200 calories, basically, and there's 2 servings in this can. So I will be sure to not eat all 400 calories of chili at one sitting. But luckily, when you come off of juice fast, your stomach is small. And I am finding that I do not eat as much as I used to, and I have overeaten since I've been off the juice fast, and I paid for it. And it wasn't because I had like gastric events or anything, but I was really uncomfortable for a long time. Like my stomach I just felt uncomfortable. So anyway, got some salsa, and I'm a big fan of peanut butter. I'm trying this new company called Peanut Butter and Company. This is the Crunch Time. So it's natural, no stir, no trans fat, no high fructose corn syrup. It's got cane juice in it. I wish I didn't read the label before I bought this because I just wanted to try this brand, but I prefer peanut butter without any added sugar. I think it's sweet enough by itself, to be honest with you. I may go into like getting it your own at the health food stores, and you have a little grinder that grinds your own nut butters. Got plenty of tuna. These little tuna packets were on sale. They were 4 for $5. This goes great on a salad. Also got some canned tuna. And I've got beans. I've gotten rice. Now I did want to share something about rice. So I bought a rice cooker. Before my fast, I was a huge rice fan. Well, I say huge rice fan. I mean, I ate it 2-3 times a week, but that's probably a lot of rice. A lot of carbohydrates is what it is, and it's probably one of the reasons I'm fat. Anyway, so I've got this rice right here in my container. This little scoop that actually goes to my rice maker. But it's brown rice, but it's like Uncle Ben's brown rice, and I'm not going to buy it again. I'm going to use what's here. If you know me, you know I don't like to waste food. I'm going to use what's there, but I'm going to buy just regular brown rice. Again, I've got quinoa, so that's going to be my main. If I want a grain, quote unquote, I'm going to use quinoa. Quinoa is actually not a grain, it's a seed. So that's really good. Yay! Small steps. Got some dressings here. I've still got just lots of produce I need to go through. Need to juice. I got some blueberries and strawberries and kiwi. I've got a whole pineapple sitting here in my fridge that I need to break down and juice. Oranges and lettuce and celery, and I got like a 10-pound bag of carrots, and I've got some salad mix here because I really enjoy salads now, and just with the simple dressing. So that was one of the first meals I had was a salad. It was super simple. I've gotten these roasted garlic balsamic vinaigrette. This one's organic, and I got these on sale. They're 2 for $3, so that's a good deal for non-organic stuff. And I got some regular like Italian dressing, which I honestly was not a fan of salads before unless I made my own dressing, because usually they're way too salty or something. Anyway, but I'm enjoying the simple just oil and vinegar nowadays. Anyway, my bread is done toasting. I'm going to go ahead and eat my lunch. And was there something else I was going to say? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, going back to juicing. I was going to tell you why. So I've been eating food for 4 days. It's Tuesday. So I had Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So 4 days, 4.5 days. I don't feel as good as when I was on a juice fast, to be honest with you. And I'm eating lots of veggies, and I'm still juicing a meal per day, but I'm not feeling as good, and I need to shave. But I'm not feeling as good. I'm going to see how it goes, and I might feel better by this week. And I'm trying to really pay attention to my body and what I'm putting in it and what reacts to it. I had a little bit of gluten the other day and some bread. No. Not going to do gluten. It made my stomach swell. Like the top of my stomach right here. Now, yes, I have some man boobage going on, but the top of my stomach right here, it was visibly swollen. I could look down and see that it was swollen. And my stomach in general is just kind of swollen now. Although I really haven't gained that much weight, I can just feel it. It's just like this distended. Anyway, it's the food that I'm eating. So I'm really paying attention to what I'm eating and how my body reacts to it, so I know what to cut out permanently and what not. What's okay to eat. So I'm going to go back onto a juice fast. I'm thinking maybe around, I was thinking March. That gives me like 2 weeks to eat, but I might not even last that long. Honestly, I never thought that I would say this, but I'm really missing my juice fast. It was so simple. I knew what I was going to have. Yeah, I might just do like a hybrid and just juice most of my meals and eat when I want to eat. thoughts, comments, people who have done this before who are watching my videos. Now, if you're watching my video and you're wanting all the answers, I don't have all the answers. But that's just what I'm going through right now, is I kind of miss the simplicity of my juice fast, and I'm missing... it's not that I would miss food when I was on it now. The last week of my juice fast, I was like ready to eat. But I felt great. I missed the feeling that I had on the juice fast. I just felt high energy and just great all the time. And yeah, not so much anymore, which is kind of weird, isn't it? I think it's kind of weird. Anyway, so that's it for me for today. So, hope you guys have enjoyed the update. I'm going to continue to do these. I'm contemplating also doing P90X3. I've done P90X before and got some great results out of that. I'm wanting to include a more strategic exercise regime in my lifestyle as I prepare to run for my first 5K on my 30th birthday coming up, like the second weekend of May. So I want to get ready for that. It's just something that I've been researching now. I know some people who are doing it who say it's great. It's 30-minute workout, so it's not like a huge time suck like the first one was. And I mean, I have 30 minutes, honestly, in my day that I could do that. And so we'll see how that goes and what I'm going to do. I mean, I have my exercise bike downstairs that I use, but I just need to do something, I don't know, more intentional, I think. More intentional. Anyway, so that's it for me. I'm sorry I rambled quite a bit, but thanks guys. Thanks for watching and commenting and subscribing and favoriting and all that kind of stuff. It's really encouraging to me. I never got the idea when people would say that in every video, but it's encouraging. I don't know. And I'm going to continue to use this vlog as a way to keep myself accountable. And if I do start like P90X3, I'm going to go into like a P90X3 kind of blog, and I'll try to do that every day for the 90 days that I'm on that. So... no matter what I do, I'm going to keep posting these video blogs. They're helping people, and it's just my journey going through. So, anyway, talk to you later. Bye.